Hey guys, welcome back to another one. We're just packing all our gear. We're actually taking off tonight. Finally got groceries. We're gonna throw that in there. Load up the boat. Was a duck boat, now it's turkey boat. Anyways, we are doing the giveaway. While you're watching this video, you're gonna see us shoot this Benelli Nova 20 gauge. Well, you can win that gun. Text turkey to 541-256-2457 and be a subscriber to Flyway channel. It's our other channel. All of our turkey content, all of this California trip, our collab with the hunting public, all that stuff's gonna live there. So check those out on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Be dropping that episode. I'm super excited that turkey season's finally here, and here we go. One thing quick too to add, if you guys are needing turkey calls, we got some in stock. We've got 3 different friction calls. We have a maple crystal, cherry slate, and a walnut slate call. So and some mouth reeds. Anyways, go to the Born and Raised Callco site and grab some for turkey season if you need some. With that, let's jump into a pattern test.
Today's going to be kind of a fun video.
Yeah, welcome back guys, Born and Raised Outdoors. We're here to entertain, educate, and inspire. If you're new to this channel, appreciate that thumbs up or subscribe. But we're going through today patterning high dollar turkey loads versus economic turkey loads.
I think it's a lot of people don't do it too.
Yeah, exactly. So a couple different boxes of shells here. We're gonna check the value. We got some Kent Ultimate turkey loads, 3-inch, number 5s. This was $7.97 for 10 of them. And then we got the old spectrum of TSS heavyweight. These are 3-inch, 7 and 9 shot. And this was a $70 box for
$70 for 5?
$70 for 5. So
it's expensive.
Yeah, we're a little outweighed here and curious to say what's gonna happen. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna test this at 20 yards and at 40 yards on the old turkey target. We're gonna get a pellet count inside that 12-inch circle, and then we're also gonna pellet count in that kill zone, see which one's best. So hit the comment section below. What's your guess? Is it gonna be the budget ammo, or is it gonna be the high dollar ammo?
And we got in between stuff too, don't we?
Yep.
So like you said, we're going 20 yards and then 40 yards. So you're gonna see hopefully the kill density at both ranges. Let's shoot some guns.
Let's shoot some guns. Spread it on. Anyways, guys, this is the gun that you could win. We bought a Benelli Nova 20 gauge, 26-inch barrel. It's going to be our turkey gun for the year. We got Noah's custom paint job on this, but we've got a Carlson turkey choke, that extra full that we're going to run in it. And anyways, you can win this gun, and the way to do that is go over to the Flyway channel, link right up here, subscribe to that channel, and then also text turkey to 541-256-2457. That'll get you entered to draw. We're gonna give this away at the end of turkey season, first part of June. All of our turkey content's gonna be on the Flyway channel. You can jump over there. We're actually, in a couple days, you'll see the first video of our California trip. Pretty excited. We're taking off on this weekend. So turkey season's here. We're stoked.
20 yards. 40 even, dead on.
All right, first up, the old Kent 3-inch, 1 1/4 ounce, number 5 ultimate turkey load. This is $7.97 for a box of 10. Fire in the hole.
Let that sucker eat. Hey, the gun went off.
Gun went off. That was pretty good center on it. So we're aiming on that target right at the hairline, the center of the 2 circles. Felt really good on this, sitting on the bags, dead steady. Squeeze, 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 boom. So I think this is a best case scenario shot at a turkey at 20 yards. First analysis at 20 yards.
Aiming here?
Yeah, aiming here.
Okay.
First analysis, 20 yards. I think we got a dead bird. Kent number 5s. Next up, again, Kent 5 shot at 40 yards. See how we can make this happen. 40 yards is far. Definitely opened up.
A little different than the 20, yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Good, how you guys doing? Good, good. Excuse me.
All right, 40 yards of the Kent number 5. You can see that pattern, even with an extra full, really opened up. We've only got 1, 2, 3, just a couple pellets. I would say that's a no-go. All right, here we go. Federal TSS heavyweight, ounce and 5/8, number 7s and 9s. $70 a box. It's gonna be probably the most expensive shell I've ever shot.
Wow.
Whoa. That's a lot different.
It's a lot different, but and you're aiming dead neck.
Dead neck.
That's why patterning is. I'll be curious on the long one. Let's try the long one.
Yeah. Immediate thoughts, that is a tight pattern.
Yeah.
Like, you could miss at 20 yards if you do not take your time, because I squeeze on a rest with that. So, pretty incredible. I think my prediction, 40 yards, I think it's gonna be the shell to shoot. That is a dead bird.
That is way, way better.
Yeah, way better.
Oh, that's a beautiful.
Yeah. I want to shoot this again because I felt really good centered up on the target, but definitely pattern right side. But the 40 yard looks pretty dispersed, but pretty crazy. Pellet density mangled. Still kill that bird. This is a 40 yard with that TSS $70 box, and that bird is mangled dead, 100%. Huge difference between the two shells.
It's kind of not what I was hoping for. I really wanted the $7 shells to perform.
Right, yeah.
There's a reason they're that expensive. Those, yeah.
Dude, look, there was 3 pellets.
What's that?
There was 3 pellets in the...
Well, I mean, just from here to there. It's a big difference. Huge difference.
Yeah.
There's a reason I think that they're that expensive. This is one of those things where it's maybe spend the money.
Yeah, it's definitely eye-opening.
Yeah, at 40, that compared to that. Okay, so being as the TSS was the overall like undisputed champion of the 20 gauge, we got a bird out there at 50 yards now. So we are going to see what the 20 gauge with the TSS Federal is going to do at 50 yards to see if it would actually take down a bird. You guys ready?
Go for it.
Ready.
I think it's effective.
I think it's
really
hammered.
I think it is.
All right, so next up we got the heavy bismuth 3-inch number 4 shot, ounce and an 1/8 load out of the old 20 gauge, 20 yards. Here we go. Pretty solid. 40 yards.
That was rough.
It's rough.
I was watching with my binos, and there was like a, I bet it was 10 foot wide.
Really?
That's huge. All right. Bismuth, what are they, heavy duck loads called?
Heavy bismuth duck loads.
Heavy bismuth duck loads. This is the 20 yard pattern. Definitely killable. I mean, it would have done the job. Definitely would have done the job. But let's go out to 40. Hard to say. That bird might be walking.
You could have got lucky, but
I mean, yeah, something may have stuck down here somewhere in the neck. I don't know, but it's no comparison to the spendy shells. I was hoping that it would be a little bit closer in the race, but there's no comparison. The spendy shells are, so far that's where it's at, definitely.
All right, last but not least, we got some lead, 7/8 ounce, number 8 shot. Some states this is legal, some's not. Check your regulations. Some have a minimum requirement of 7.5. Yeah, here we go. Little trap load, Econo. I think 20 yards, it's a dead bird. 40 yards, my prediction is not good. Let her eat, boys, 40 yards. It's pretty impressive, good pattern.
Bring the trap gun.
immediate impressions of that compared to the bismuth.
So immediate, obviously smaller shot, lots of pellets. As you can see from here, density is far greater at 40, 20 yards, easy money. Might be a really good option for a young youth, recoil, all that. Pretty impressed. Quick initial 20 yards, 7.5, and it was a majority inside that circle. Winner. Trap loads 7/8 ounce number 8. Still had some pellets in there, so it's borderline. I would say that's a 30-yard gun and in on that load.
That's definitely second best though.
100%. Yeah, I wouldn't shoot a turkey past 25 yards within those other loads. All right, guys. We're also, while we're doing this, we're going to run through and do a 12 gauge test. We got a Benelli Super Black Eagle 3, same Carlson. This is a 6.65 turkey choke on it. And then for shells, we've got the Value Winchester XX 3-inch number 4s, ounce and 3/4. I think these are about 12 bucks a box for 10. Mid-range, this is a heavy shot, heavy metal, 3.5-inch number 4s. These are about 40 bucks for 5 rounds. Then to top it off, we have the Federal TSS 3.5-inch, 2-ounce number 5.67, and they're a little bit more expensive than that. So curious to see how these pattern. All right, Winchester XX 3-inch number 4s, 12 gauge.
How low were you? Were you aiming quite a bit lower than that?
Definitely in the bottom of it.
Probably 2 inches, right?
Yeah. All good?
Oh, good.
Definitely, like, I was below the hairline a couple inches, but better. Good.
So you just got to remember with that load, shoot, just aim for the base of the neck.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's always my aiming, is that hairline, but it could be low.
That's where you normally aim?
Yeah, hairline on them.
That's where that red dot comes in so handy, because you can move it all around.
This, I mean, it's a challenge to, at 40 yards on that target, to really, like, the bead's so big, and what, I mean, the 20 gauge especially, 20 gauge covers like most of that target. Initial impressions, 20 gauge versus 12 gauge. 20 yards, a lot of pellets in the 12 gauge. Same with some of those loads in 20 gauge. At 40s where you see a big difference just on the Econo load, a very good tight pattern. And I think, you know, the scenario like this gun typically shoots high. The SB3s are known to shoot high. So aiming, and it's got a smaller front bead on it. It's a little bit easier to get more precise. That 20 gauge bead's a little bit brighter, bigger dot, and almost covers that. So, but I do like the fact the 20 gauge, small, light, easy to pack, less recoil. Definitely gonna be the go-to this year on the 20 gauge. Definitely left.
Not much though when you look at it. Like, I mean, shoot, like that's probably center.
Yeah.
He done.
And 40 yards, I mean, there's definitely enough pellets to get the job done, but it's on the outer limits. But 70-30, so 70% of the pellets high, 30% low. Decent, but not great. All right, next up, mid-range there, the heavy metal. These are 3.5-inch number 4s. Fast shell, 1450 feet per second. Let's see how it does. 20 yards. It's low on that bird.
I just about took that shell to the face. It hit that camera.
40 yards.
Oh,
Hiawatha.
yeah.
Dead bird.
There were still a lot of pellets over the top of the target.
Really?
Yeah.
Gosh, you got to aim low. Like I was like where the back comes in, I was that far below the hairline aiming on that. All right, so high on the pattern shot. It's interesting shooting this off of a bench before. I've never shot off a bench, and I'm noticing I'm putting the bead right here, and I'm definitely high on impact, but we got a really good pellet count. All right, this is the heavy shot 3.5, and actually not that great. Definitely higher on the pellet count, but density wise, pretty minimal. All right, so next up we have, last but not least, some TSS 3rd degree, number 5.67, 2-ounce, 3.5-inch, 1250 muzzle velocity, 20 yards. Here we go. I think this is going to be a deadly one.
That sucker had some poop to it. Wow.
It's got some kick.
That sucker had some snort.
All right, next up, 40 yards. That was I'm aiming lower and lower every time. All right, 40 yards. There we go.
Broke the target. Whew. It's got some recoil to it.
40 yards looks good. Still, like I was almost at the beard height there on pattern. So very interesting on height wise with this gun. All right, that's the TSS 567 at 20 yards. Huge density. Just a little off center, but good shot, dead bird. All right, man, dude, I aimed literally down here. So 3.5 inch TSS 567. We have definitely pattern on the upper half here, but we have pellets all the way down low. I mean, it's a dead bird, but it's still, pattern was high left on it. So kind of interesting. Those number 9s, they make a TSS number 9 in that federal heavyweight, and same deal, they're like 70 bucks a box, hard to find, but I think for 12 gauge they're worth its weight too to shoot a bird at 40.
So lots of white and yellow dots. That's what you're gonna see, and we want you guys to make your own assumptions, but we'll tell you what we think.
Yep, so for me, the Kent Ultimate Turkey, in at 20 yards, fail at 40 yards.
This will be your 20, 40. I would say the winner in the whole, in my opinion.
Yeah, $70 box of ammo, definitely. You can see the pattern density here. That's 20 yards, 40 yards, pass on both.
50.
Shot it at 50 as well. So 70 bucks, like we talked before, you spend all this money on gear, everything else. I didn't think that these were gonna be worth it. I thought it was gonna be too much money, but to me, pass all the way around. All right, we got a heavy bismuth, 20 yards, dead bird, pass. 40 yards?
I don't think so.
Nope, not a pass. So these are waterfowl loads. Some areas require non-toxic. Thought it'd be a worth a shot, but I wouldn't pack this ammo.
I will say this was kind of a, I mean,
kind of shocked. This light load, 7/8 ounce, number 8, 20 yards, dead bird, pass.
40, I wouldn't, I mean,
30 and in, I think that's a,
if I was hungry,
it's a winning shell for a young guy, young youth hunter. I think it'd be great, low recoil. All right, 12 gauge here. We have the value loads, the Winchester Double X lead, 20 yards, tight pattern, dead bird, pass.
I thought they did good.
Yeah, it's good.
40 yards, I would use them, definitely.
Heavy metal, another non-toxic opportunity to shoot. 20 yards, great pattern, patterned high, definitely out of my gun. Pass here at 20 yards.
I would say pass.
40,
Wouldn't
yep, it's there, it's getting close. Last but not least, 12 gauge TSS Federal. This is a 5.67, 20 yards, pass, dead bird.
I would say same with 40.
Yep.
Yeah.
Can't stop the flop. All right, guys, so this was kind of our value run. We got a Benelli Nova $400 gun. We're gonna be giving this thing away. We went with a high dollar ammo. The TSS number 9 3-inch shell was the profound winner today.
By far.
By far. But if you want a chance, we're gonna hunt with this gun all spring and carry it around multiple states. If you want to win that gun, go over and click on the Flyway channel, so hit that subscribe button, enter you, and then also text turkey to 541-256-2457. We're gonna pick the winner and give this away first part of June.
We're gonna be carving some notches in her too.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
So-
we're gonna name this thing. It's gonna be a character in itself. So
It should have some good patina by the time we're done with it.
yeah, if you guys want to watch all of our turkey content, it's gonna be landing there on the Flyway channel. First video up there early April, and we'll be carrying it through as live as we can. Pretty excited about it.
So if you guys like these type of videos that we did, we've been kind of going off the normal just hunt stuff. We're trying to provide value as much as we can. If you guys like these kind of videos, comment below. Make a little comment and tell us that.
What's the next other gear comparison or tutorial, anything that you guys want to see?
Thank you guys so much for watching.
No worries over nickels and dimes or a 9-to-5 grind. I gotta get loose sometimes. In trouble